Next we'll see this pocket. So just let me open here. So in pocket also we are having here same three shapes. Now pad means we can add material with a defined profile. So pocket is nothing but opposite to pad. We can remove material with a defined profile. Now let me clear everything here. Let me delete this multipad. Then just I'll enter into sketch. So we don't want this circle, I'll delete this. Then entire thing also I'll delete here and exit workbench. So with this shape I need to add material. We can go here with pad. I'll make it here pad with a thickness of 50. Let's say okay. Now from this block we need to remove material with a defined profile. So to remove material, first we need to create one proper shape, right? So for that, for example, I need to remove material from this side. Now I will go for sketch on this face. Just if I click on this face, again we'll enter into sketcher. Now we need to draw with which shape we need to remove material. Let's say for example, I'll create like this. Then after giving all dimensions, we need to make it here ISO constraint. Then by using here exit workbench, we'll go back here into part design. With this shape, I need to remove material. We can go here with pocket. Just I'll click on pocket. So here, how much depth we want? Let's say for example, I need 20. So from this face, 20 material will be removed inside like this, or else in the place of dimension, different options we are having. If I keep it up to next and if I go for preview, up to next support element, material will be removed with that shape like this. Then same similar to that, up to last we will be having. So up to last material will be removed. Means let's say for example, after this block, one more block we are having here. So if you want to remove material up to here, you can use up to next. So if you want to remove material from next block also, directly we can keep it here up to last, or else up to plane. So up to which plane we need to remove material. For example, I need to remove material up to this plane. So we can use like this, or else up to surface. We are able to select surface up to where we want to remove material like this. So according to our requirement, we will use different type of options. So usually we can go here with dimension or up to next or up to last. Then same here also we are having here thick option. Once if I click on thick, how much thickness we are able to give, only with that much thickness material is going to remove here. In pad we are able to add material with given thickness. In pocket we are able to remove material with given thickness opposite to pad. So if I keep it here up to next, with this 10 thickness material will be removed with this shape like this. Let me turn off thick. Then once if I say OK here, as you can see, whatever the shape we have created, with that shape material is going to remove here. Now let's say for example, I need to edit this pocket. For that, just you can double click on this, or else you can see here in specification tree, first pad we have created, then pocket we have created. If you want to change parameter for sketch, double click on sketch and you are able to change parameters for sketch. Exit workbench. If you want to change parameters for pocket, double click on pocket. Then next option we are having here, reverse side. Directly if we say OK, whatever shape we have drawn, with that shape material is going to remove. If I use reverse side and if I go for preview and if I say OK, whatever the shape we have created, with that shape material is there, and whatever this extra shape material we are having, that entire thing will be deleted when you are going to use this reverse side option. So if I click this, with that shape material will be removed. If I click this reverse side option, drawn shape profile only will be there, remaining entire thing material will be removed. So that is the use of this reverse side option. Then these two already we know. So mirror extent is nothing but on both directions we are able to remove material with equal thickness. Then reverse direction, either you want to remove material on left side or right side, we are able to judge by using this reverse direction. And if we are having unequal dimensions, we can go for second limit and we can change this. So already I have explained in this pad. Again, you should not feel bored by using this tutorial, so I am not going to repeat again the same thing. Let's say, okay, for example, like this. That is about pocket. Same, next we are having drafted filleted pocket. Let me delete this and let me show how to use that. So just drafted filleted pocket means we can remove material with a defined profile with a draft direction. Same opposite to here, drafted filleted pad. Let me click on this drafted filleted pocket for this shape. So second limit I need from here. Then how much depth we want, how much inclination we want. Either you want with fillet radius or you don't want. Just I'll turn off this. With sharp edges, we are able to remove material with the draft angle. So how much inclination we'll give here, that much inclination will get like this. So let me give some 5 degrees, and as you can see, taper shape material will be removed with this draft angle like this. That is drafted filleted pocket. Next we are having multi-pocket. So multi-pocket is nothing but we are able to remove material with different profiles with different depth values. Let's say for example this shape we are having one, then one circle we are having. Let's say for example one more rectangle we are having. So multiple profiles we are having in the under a single sketch. Just if I click on here multi-pocket, you are able to give different depth values for different profiles. So for this I need only depth of 5. Next I need depth of some 20. Next I need depth of some 50. So with different depth values, we are able to create these pockets by using this multi-pocket. So that is about pads and pockets. Then, sorry for the disturbance and interruption. So next we are having here shaft. So let me close this. Just I don't want to save all these things. Let me close this. So just I'll go for file. I will close it and I'll say no, or else directly you can use this arrow also to close the file. Now again let me enter into new part. Next option we will see here shaft. So shaft is nothing but we can add material with rotation by creating only off section. It means for example mainly it is used for revolved sections. For example I'll go for sketch on this front plane. Then let's say we are having one example like this. Just I'll create like this. Then so by using dimensions we'll make it iso constraint, and we are able to create only here off shape. We should not make full shape. Exit workbench. Just I'll click on here shaft. So here we are able to specify how much degree rotation you want, and profile sketch already selected. Then axis it is asking with reference to which axis you need to add material with rotation. Let's say for example axis I'll select here Z axis. Once if I go for preview with reference to Z axis, with this shape material is going to add with rotation. So how much rotation you want, you are able to adjust here. Let's say for example I need only 270 degrees. Material will be added only for 270 degrees. Then second angle will be there. So first profile we have created on front plane. Material is going to start from this front plane only. Let's say for example with reference to this plane, if you want to start material at some inclination degrees, we are able to adjust like this. So how much inclination you will give, from there material will add with rotation. Then thick profile is nothing but we are able to give thickness for that. So how much thickness we are able to give, with that much thickness material will be added. So at center also we will get the same shape. Why? Because we have created one main profile here. That is not a construction element. So there also material we will get. So let me turn off that. So this reverse direction we know. So material will be added in from reverse direction like this. That is about this shaft option. Now let me make it here 0 degree, and entire thing let me create some 300 degrees rotation. Let's say okay. This is about shaft. Then next we are having groove. It will be opposite to this. Shaft is nothing but we can add material with rotation. by creating off profile. Groove is nothing but we can remove material with rotation by creating off profile. So for that we need to create off section. Again let me enter into sketch on this front plane. Let's say for example I need to remove material with this shape. Just let me create one off profile. It should be a single closed profile. Exit workbench. So with rotation of this we need to remove material here. We can go here with group. Central axis is this. With that material will be removed properly like this with rotation. Let me enter into here group. So I need to remove total 360 degrees. Total material will be removed like this. As you can see this shape. And the shaft also just I'll make it as 360 degrees. So inside it will come along with the drawn shape. So if you want to see section view for this particular view in front view only, so as you can see one option will be available for us, dynamic sectioning. For that, so it will be somewhere here. We need to drag these toolbars out, and as you can see this is the dynamic sectioning option. Once if I click on dynamic sectioning, it is asking whether you need to take section view from reference to top plane or front plane or side plane. Let's say for example, I need to see section view from front. Let me click on front view. Then if you want to see proper shape, as you can see different views will be there. Once if I open here, you will get all the different type of views. I need to see from front. Let me click on front here. We are able to see the proper shape of that section cut. Again, if you want to turn off that, click on the same thing, and always try to maintain while creating part design with isometric view. So just I'll drag and drop it here. Like this we are able to use this shaft and groove.